Keep going, that's good. A few more radical people here. I'm just waiting for these three to get radical. It's like an altar call, isn't it? I'll keep going. Yes, Lord, there's more here. Radical people don't do normal things. Radical people do extraordinary things. Alright? Give yourselves a round of applause. Sit down. Because God is going to ask you to do some stuff, and you're going to do exactly what these three girls did. You're going to go, what? What? I'm not doing that. And God's going to say, I need you to go over there. And you're going to go, but this chair won't hold me, God. But the radical will go, you said it, we'll do it. I bet you wish you stood in your chair now, don't you? Okay? Alright, this is a great story. It's found in the book of Joshua. Moses has died. Joshua is about to take the whole Israel army. They're going to go across the Jordan and they're going to possess the land. Now, the River Jordan is in flood. Now, the River Jordan in flood is an awesome river. In fact, the current is incredibly strong. It sweeps animals and all sorts of things down the river. You never, ever go in a river when it's in flood. But the River Jordan is in flood. And what does God say to the priests? God says to them, take the Ark of the Covenant on your shoulders, and I want you to go and stand in the middle of a river that's in flood. And they did exactly what these three girls did. If we do that, we're going to be swept downhill. It will never work. No, they didn't. Fortunately, they were radical enough to say, God, you said it, we'll do it. So God didn't part the waters before they stepped in. No, the priests had to go and stand in the middle of the river and risk everything. Then God did a miracle. Because they were radical. Now, how many of you want to see this all filmed?
Amen.
It's going to take people who stand on chairs to do it. Because it takes radical people to see radical things happen. Joshua says that we need to be people who are willing to stand firm. This is what the priests did. They took the Ark of the Covenant and they went and stood in the middle of the river. And they had to put their feet like this and dig in deep because the water was pushing hard against them. And then God started to open a way for the rest of the Israelites to cross. But the priests had to stand their ground. They were the first in and the last out, and they stood their ground. I bet they grit their teeth and say, we are not moving, to the very last one and crossed over. And sometimes this year, God is going to say something to you, and you are going to have to stand your ground. And you're going to stay there until God finishes what He wants to do. Because you're radical.
Amen.
Who's radical?
Amen.
Who needs to be more radical?